Okay, so the big day passed. I did a video hyping up some game developer conference sessions that Meta had planned with wording that implied potential teasers. Instead, we didn't really get anything. We know that this is a developer-focused conference, but it was such a huge opportunity to provide teases and insights into what Meta is cooking up for this year, which we know is going to be a huge year for VR in general. There's a lot we already know regarding sales, which is certainly positive news, but nothing that came as a surprise. I guess they're just confirming to anyone thinking of developing for VR that you can make big money on the Meta platform. Over $1.5 billion has been spent on the Meta Store software, with 40 titles grossing more than $10 million in revenue. The number of titles at the $20 million mark has doubled year over year, so great news, but we were already made aware of strong software sales at the end of last year. However, one huge thing came up, one very interesting development. But first, thanks for watching, make sure you subscribe for more news in VR and let me know what you think of this. Pico teases something for GDC. I mean, this is definitely teasing something, right? Potentially a new product, Pico 4 hitting the US market, right? Right? No, it was nothing. A misunderstanding. I don't know who's doing the marketing, but this is a huge miscommunication. I'm not sure who okayed this. I mean, look at Counter-Strike 2. People were picking apart the Twitter banners and images and figured out the announcement date based on the angle of the text font. Pico messed up building false hype that ended up just being nothing. However, they did show some cool concepts for the Pico 4 and the black version looks nice. Shame they've not got plans to release it. We also have the new Vive Trackers, which is probably the biggest VR news of late. Though they were announced just prior to the conference, it's still an exciting development and they've been showing them off at their booth. I also got super excited about the trailer drop or announcement for Pixel Ripped 1978. They've partnered with Atari on this one, and it looks like you play a developer of very early video games being made in the original Atari offices in, you guessed it, 1978. It looks incredible. I'm ashamed to say I haven't played the other two Pixel Ripped games, but I'll be rectifying that before the new one releases. So the actual big announcement from Meta, Oculus Publishing. That's right, they're keeping the Oculus name alive in their third-party publishing arm, which is great, but then we look at what's been going on behind the scenes. For a while, the main chatter on Meta is they focus too much on the social or metaverse aspects, when really these headsets are game devices first and foremost, which I couldn't agree with more. Games should be their main focus, and it seems it kinda has been. We had a little hint of this when a company email was leaked talking about PSVR 2 launch games, with someone in the company saying the majority of them had been funded by Meta to some extent. Since Quest launched in 2019, Meta has contributed funding to more than 300 titles. They have another 150 titles in active development today, which is just insane. They've committed hundreds of millions of dollars to push the VR development or games sector. As I keep saying, they have 41 apps and games to launch with a Quest 3 later this year, but with 150 in development, there's still a lot more to come. I'm certainly disappointed we didn't get a Meta Gaming Showcase date announcement just yet, but GDC is still going, so I'm still hopeful. Just a quick update there. Thanks to all you early subscribers, and I really appreciate all the likes and comments on the videos too. Let me know your thoughts on the VR presence at GDC, and I'll see you in the next video where I hope we'll be talking about the Meta Gaming Showcase. See you on the other side.